My dear friends, this is Dr. Howard Tucker. Today, I want to share something truly powerful with you, a simple secret that can help restore your vision and support your memory naturally while you sleep. And the wonderful thing is that it's easy to do, completely natural and safe for your body. As the years go by, after 50, 60 and beyond, our eyes and our brain start to show signs of exhaustion. Maybe you've already noticed your sight getting a bit blurry, your eyes feeling dry, or those annoying little memory gaps when a name or a detail just slips away. But be careful, this is not only normal aging. Very often, these are signals that your body is missing key nutrients, the ones that keep your eyes sharp and your memory steady. Today, I'm going to talk to you about 3 remarkable dried fruits that can transform the health of your eyes, your brain, and your memory. When you eat them before going to bed, they release their nutrients slowly throughout the night, while your body is repairing, regenerating, and becoming stronger. Let's start with one of the most powerful foods for the brain and memory, the almond. For thousands of years, people have called it the food of wisdom, and that's not by chance. Inside this small seed, protected by its hard shell, nature has packed an impressive concentration of nutrients that feed and directly protect your brain cells. When we talk about keeping the brain healthy and alive, one key word stands out: protection. Your brain is made of billions of tiny, delicate nerve cells that exchange information every single second. As time passes, these neurons are attacked by something called oxidative stress, damage caused by free radicals. This is exactly where almonds play an important role. Almonds are rich in vitamin E, one of the strongest natural antioxidants we know. Vitamin E acts like a protective shield. It surrounds your brain cells, helps defend them from harm, slows down their aging, and supports strong, active connections between your neurons. You can imagine that every small handful of almonds is like putting armor on your brain. You are helping to protect your memory, your focus, and your mental sharpness from age-related decline. And for seniors, this is especially important. Many people begin to notice they can't recall names as quickly. They misplace everyday objects, or they walk into a room and suddenly forget why they went there. It's a strange feeling, sometimes even frightening. But research shows that getting enough vitamin E, like the amount found in almonds, can actually help reduce the risk of age-related cognitive decline and may even lower the chance of developing Alzheimer's disease. And the benefits don't stop there. Almonds are not only a source of vitamin E, they are also loaded with healthy fats that your brain truly needs. Remember, around 60% of your brain is made up of fats. Giving it the right fatty acids is essential. The fats in almonds help keep your neurons flexible and efficient, like the moving parts of a well-oiled machine. The result is clearer thinking, quicker information processing, and a more dependable memory. When you eat a handful of almonds, you're not just taking in vitamin E, you're also giving your body fiber, protein, minerals, and plant nutrients that work together as a team. This natural combination is what makes real food so powerful. No pill can truly copy this balance. And there's even more. Almonds also support your heart and blood circulation. And as you know, whatever helps the heart also supports the brain. They can help lower bad cholesterol, improve blood flow, and keep your blood sugar more stable. The result is that, during the night, your brain can receive a steady supply of oxygen and nutrients. Remember, even though your brain is only about 2% of your body weight, it uses around 20% of your energy. If blood flow becomes weaker, your memory and attention are affected very quickly. For us seniors, this impact is even easier to notice. Many people struggle with insomnia, waking up often at night, or having restless sleep. The magnesium in almonds can help calm an overactive nervous system and improve the quality of your rest. And when your sleep is deeper, your brain functions better. Memory, focus, and even mood can all improve. But there is one important point. You should not eat too many. Almonds are a very dense food, full of energy. Eating too many almonds, especially late at night, can make digestion feel heavy. The secret is balance. Just 4 to 6 almonds are more than enough to enjoy all these benefits. And if you soak them in water overnight and peel off the skin before eating, they become even easier to digest and release more of their nutrients. This is a traditional habit that has been used for thousands of years in many cultures. So, my friends, never underestimate the strength of a small almond. Behind its simple look, it carries key building blocks for memory, brain health, and deep, restful sleep. If your goal is to keep a sharp mind and protect your memory as you grow older, make a few almonds part of your evening routine. Just a small handful can help support your brain, recharge your memory, and help you wake up feeling clearer and more energized. Remember, your body is always ready to repair and renew itself, as long as you give it the right tools, and almonds are one of those precious gifts from nature that we can choose to use. Now, let's move on to another remarkable food, one of the most powerful allies for the brain: walnuts. Every time I hold one in my hand, I'm struck by how much it looks like a tiny human brain. 2 halves, folds and grooves, almost as if nature wanted to leave us a little clue. The truth is, walnuts are among the most healing and nourishing foods for your brain and memory, especially after the age of 60. As we grow older, one of our biggest fears is losing our memory. We start misplacing our keys, forgetting names, or even losing track in the middle of a conversation. But you should know, this doesn't happen overnight. It's a slow, quiet process that begins with inflammation and oxidative stress inside the brain. Inflammation acts like a hidden fire that slowly damages your neural connections. Oxidative stress, on the other hand, works like rust, weakening those links little by little. And this is where walnuts become so important. They are one of nature's tools to help calm that fire and clear away that rust. Walnuts are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, the healthy fats that serve as building blocks for your brain cells. Never forget, about 60% of your brain is made of fat. When you give it the right ones, like alpha-linolenic acid found in walnuts, you directly support and strengthen the very structure of your brain. As a result, your brain cells can talk to each other more easily, your memory feels sharper, and your ability to learn and stay focused improves. It's no surprise that research has found people who eat walnuts regularly tend to do better on memory and thinking tests. And the benefits don't stop there. Omega-3 fats also support healthy blood flow in the brain. And believe me, circulation is absolutely essential. Your brain doesn't store oxygen. Every thought, every memory depends on a constant delivery of oxygen and nutrients. Walnuts help your blood vessels stay more flexible, which encourages a rich flow of oxygen-filled blood to your brain cells. That's why many people who add walnuts to their daily diet say they feel more awake, more focused, more mentally alive. And then there are the antioxidants. Among nuts, walnuts are some of the richest in antioxidants. They're full of polyphenols that fight oxidative stress and help shield your delicate neurons. You can imagine them as tiny repair workers, active behind the scenes. While you sleep, they help patch up small areas of damage, neutralize harmful molecules, and support a brain that stays younger and more resilient. And what I especially appreciate about walnuts is this: they don't only care for your brain, they also help protect your eyes. As we get older, problems like macular degeneration, cataracts, and other vision issues become more and more common. Walnuts contain lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 natural pigments that act like built-in sunglasses for your eyes. They help filter harmful blue light, ease eye strain, and defend your retina from oxidative damage. In other words, walnuts give you a double bonus. They support your memory while also taking care of your eyesight. Now picture this in your everyday life. You've had a long, tiring day, and it's finally time to slow down. Instead of reaching for a bag of chips, cookies, or some processed snack, you choose a small handful of walnuts. You chew them slowly, and with each bite, you know you're feeding your brain with one of the most powerful foods nature has created. You go to bed, and while you sleep, the omega-3 fats are strengthening your neurons. The antioxidants are helping to repair small areas of damage. The nutrients are boosting blood flow to your brain and your eyes. In the morning, you feel more clear, more focused, with a sharper memory. This is not a fantasy. It's the real power of walnuts. Many people ask me, Dr. Howard Tucker, can I just take a fish oil capsule instead? Fish oil does contain omega-3s, but walnuts provide something special that a simple capsule cannot replace. Walnuts don't just bring you healthy fats, they also provide protein, fiber, vitamins, minerals, and special plant compounds, all working together in harmony. This teamwork inside a whole food is something supplements can't truly copy. Our bodies are designed to absorb nutrients from real foods, not from single, isolated pills. That's one of the reasons walnuts are so valuable. And there is another hidden gift inside walnuts: melatonin. Yes, the same hormone your body produces to help regulate sleep is naturally found in this nut. This means that eating a small handful of walnuts in the evening can genuinely support better sleep quality. As you already know, nighttime is when the brain does some of its most important work. It organizes your memories, clears out waste products, and repairs itself. So walnuts don't just help your memory during the day, they also support the brain's repair process while you sleep. For seniors, this can be truly life-changing. Many older adults struggle with insomnia, restless nights, waking up too often, or getting up in the morning still feeling tired. Adding walnuts to your evening routine may help calm the nervous system, encourage deeper, more restorative sleep, and give your brain exactly what it needs to recharge. When we sleep better, our memory works more smoothly, our attention is sharper, and our mood feels lighter. But we also need to be careful not to overdo it. Walnuts are very dense in energy, and eating a lot of them means taking in a lot of extra calories. So what is a reasonable amount? Just a small handful, about 7 to 8 walnut halves in the evening before bed. That little portion is more than enough to enjoy all their benefits without putting a strain on your body. There is another beautiful effect as well. Walnuts can help ease stress and anxiety. They contain natural substances that support serotonin and dopamine, the happiness chemicals in your brain. This means they don't only support your memory, they can also lift your spirits, reduce low mood, and bring a gentle feeling of calm and balance. Older adults who eat walnuts regularly often report feeling less anxious, more emotionally stable, and mentally clearer. So, my friends, remember this: walnuts are a true gift from nature for both your brain and your eyes. They help lower inflammation, improve blood flow, slow down memory decline, sharpen concentration, and encourage deep, restorative sleep. This is why people who regularly eat raisins often notice they have more steady energy, feel more awake, and see more clearly. And that's not all. Raisins are also a natural fuel for memory and focus. Their sweetness comes from natural sugars like glucose and fructose, but these are balanced by fiber, antioxidants, and minerals. The result is a gentle, sustained kind of energy. It's a stable fuel for your brain, without the sudden crashes you get from processed sweets. Your brain runs almost entirely on glucose. Raisins provide it, but in a slow and controlled way. That means your neurons stay nourished, your concentration stays sharper, and your memories are better supported. For a senior who sometimes feels foggy or forgetful, this small source of fuel can make a real difference. And where raisins surprise many people most is their effect on sleep. If you eat a small handful in the evening, your body absorbs their nutrients while you rest. The antioxidants help protect and repair your eyes and brain. The iron supports circulation and feeds your cells. The natural sugars give your brain just enough energy to carry out its nighttime repair work. And thanks to the potassium and magnesium, your nervous system can relax, your muscles release tension, and you slip more easily into deep, restorative sleep. Picture this. Before going to bed, you take a small handful of raisins, nothing heavy, just a few pieces, and let them gently nourish you from the inside as you sleep. You fall asleep, and during the night, your body switches into repair mode. Your retina starts to renew itself, your nerve cells can breathe again, your nervous system calms down, and your memories are quietly sorted and stored. In the morning, your eyes sting less, your mind feels clearer, and your body is more rested. That is the beauty of nature when you let it do its work while you sleep. There is another very important point: dry eyes. Many seniors struggle with eyes that itch, burn, or feel sandy, especially at night. Raisins are naturally hydrating. Their potassium and even tiny amounts of boron help regulate the fluids in your body, support tear production, and keep your eyes more comfortable. When you eat them regularly, they can ease nighttime dryness and improve visual comfort. Some people ask me, "But Dr. Howard Tucker, aren't raisins just sugar? Won't that be bad for my health?" And my answer is always the same. There is a huge difference between natural sugar wrapped in fiber, antioxidants and minerals, and refined sugar that has been stripped of all nutrients. Raisins bring a gentle sweetness, but more importantly, they deliver powerful nutrients that help your body repair itself. As long as you stay within a sensible amount, a small handful a day, they can actually help steady your blood sugar, reduce junk food cravings, and support your long-term health. Raisins also contain plant compounds that can improve how your nerve cells communicate with one another. That means they don't just feed your brain with energy, they also help your neurons talk to each other more efficiently. Over time, this kind of support shows up as smoother memory, better learning ability, and quicker problem solving. Picture yourself recalling a name without effort, remembering a small detail in seconds, or simply feeling your mind more awake and responsive, all from adding a small handful of raisins to your evening routine. This, my friends, is how food can truly act like gentle medicine. And there is more. Raisins also help care for your heart by supporting healthier blood pressure and cholesterol levels, while improving circulation throughout the body. And you know this already, whatever is good for your heart usually benefits your brain and your eyes as well. Better circulation means more oxygen, more nutrients, and organs that function closer to their best. Now, hold this picture in your mind. 3 simple dried fruits, yet incredibly powerful: almonds, walnuts, and raisins. Each has its own special strength, but together they become a true healing team. Almonds help defend and nourish your brain. Walnuts calm inflammation and sharpen memory. Raisins support your eyesight and give your brain a steady, gentle source of fuel. When you eat them before bed, this trio offers exactly what your body needs to restore itself during the night. It's uncomplicated, it's natural, and it truly makes a difference. Never look down on a tiny raisin. These little brown gems can help slow eye aging, brighten your memory, energize your neurons, and support deeper, more restful sleep. The secret is simple. You have to use them consistently. A small handful each evening is enough, and, little by little, your eyes can feel brighter, your mind clearer, and your body more energized. Remember, your body is always ready to repair itself, as long as you give it the right tools. Raisins are one of those tools. Use them wisely, use them regularly, and let them support you in growing older with more clarity, better memory, and greater vitality. I'd also like to share a simple idea that can completely change the way you think about healing and protecting your health as you age. Yes, we're talking about almonds, walnuts, and raisins. But what truly boosts their power is when you eat them. And that key moment, my friends, is before you go to sleep. Very few people realize that the human body is designed to repair and regenerate itself during the night. In the daytime, your energy is spent walking, digesting, handling stress. But when you lie down to sleep, your body can finally focus on deep repair. That's when your brain organizes your memories, your eyes recover from strain, your immune system gets stronger, and your cells renew themselves. This is why sleep is not just rest. It is your body's built-in repair system. So imagine what happens if you give it exactly the right nutrients just before this repair cycle begins. That is exactly what you do when you eat almonds, walnuts, and raisins in the evening. You're supplying your body with antioxidants, healthy fats, vitamins, minerals, and natural sugars at the very moment it can use them best. It's like handing a team of builders the perfect set of tools right before they start their work. And now, let's begin with the brain. Each night, while you're asleep, your brain enters a phase called memory consolidation. This is when short-term experiences are sorted and stored as long-term memories, almost like organizing a huge filing cabinet and locking the important files in the right place. But when your brain doesn't have enough fuel, this process slows down. That's one reason so many people wake up feeling foggy, distracted, or mentally heavy. When you eat these dried fruits before bed, you give your brain the vitamin E from almonds, the omega-3s from walnuts, and the natural glucose from raisins, exactly the nutrients it needs to keep this filing system active and efficient. And now, let's turn our attention to your eyes. All day long, your eyes are bombarded by light, strain, and free radicals. By nighttime, they are tired and in need of repair. That healing work is done during the night, but it depends on antioxidants, iron, and good blood flow. The polyphenols in raisins, the vitamin E in almonds, and the lutein from walnuts act together like an invisible team to shield your retina, nourish your lens, and reduce oxidative stress that damages your vision. That's why so many people who regularly eat these foods in the evening notice less eye fatigue and more stable vision. There is still another piece that many people forget: the quality of sleep itself. And as you know, after the age of 60, this often becomes a real challenge. Trouble falling asleep, waking up many times, or never quite reaching that deep, restorative sleep. Without that deep rest, your body simply cannot complete its repair work. Almonds, with their magnesium, help calm your nervous system. Walnuts, thanks to their natural melatonin, support your body's own sleep rhythm. Raisins, rich in potassium, help balance your body's fluids and relax your muscles. When you bring all three together, they create the ideal foundation for deep, healing sleep. And remember, the deeper your sleep, the stronger your body's healing power. Picture this moment. You're getting ready for bed. Instead of reaching for cookies, chips, or some sugary packaged snack, you choose a small mix of almonds, walnuts, and raisins. You chew them slowly, without rushing. You enjoy the taste, and deep down, you know you're giving your body what it needs to repair itself during the night. While you sleep, your nervous system can finally unwind. Your brain sorts and organizes your memories, your eyes begin to recover, and your cells quietly go to work repairing damage. Then in the morning, you don't just wake up less tired, you feel truly renewed. That is the difference made by the right foods taken at the right time. Of course, some people worry. Isn't eating before bed bad for weight or digestion? That can be true if we're talking about heavy, processed, sugary foods. But here we're talking about a small portion of nourishing dried fruits, 4 to 6 almonds, around 7 or 8 walnut halves, and a small handful of raisins. Nothing more. It's light, gentle on digestion, and balanced in a way that works with your body, not against it. The real key, my friends, is sticking with it over time. One single night won't change everything, but night after night, week after week, these nutrients feed your cells, and slowly you begin to feel it. Clearer vision, a steadier memory, deeper sleep, and brighter mornings. This is not about instant miracles. It's about building, repairing, and strengthening your body over time. I want you to hold on to this idea. Your body is always on your side. It is constantly trying to heal, to recover, to renew itself. But it cannot do that without the right support. Too many people go to bed with an empty stomach, or worse, after eating foods that disrupt this healing work. They miss out on this incredible chance for natural repair. Just a few almonds, a few walnuts, and a few raisins can turn an ordinary night's rest into a true treatment. This simple habit also helps guard you against age-related problems like memory loss, dementia, cataracts, and macular degeneration. None of these conditions appear overnight. They are the result of years of deficiency, oxidative stress, and ongoing inflammation. By giving your body what it needs every evening, you start lowering these risks before they show up. You are building an invisible shield around your brain and your eyes. And every night of deep, restorative sleep makes that shield stronger. That is why the moment you choose what to eat really matters. Yes, what you eat in the morning and afternoon is important, but what you give your body right before it enters repair mode is where so much is decided. Nature designed you to self-repair during the night, and when you offer your body almonds, walnuts, and raisins before you close your eyes, you're giving it exactly the tools it needs to do that job well. Stay committed to this gentle, nightly ritual. You wake up feeling truly renewed. That, my friends, is the real miracle of natural healing. But now let's talk about what happens when we ignore this principle. If night after night you go to bed without giving your body the nutrients it needs, the repair work stays unfinished. Slowly, the damage builds up. Your memory becomes more fragile, your vision loses clarity, your energy fades, and your risk of illness grows. This is how so many men end up feeling much older than the age written on their ID. The good news is that it is never too late. No matter how many birthdays you have already celebrated, your body is still willing to repair and recover, if you supply the right tools. My friends, I want you to take this seriously. Don't wait until the problems seem permanent. Don't wait until your memories start slipping away or your eyesight becomes too blurred. Start now. Start tonight. Take a small handful of almonds, walnuts, and raisins before you go to bed, and let your body do what it was designed to do: heal itself. The truth is very simple. Nature has already prepared many of the answers. They are found in the foods we eat, not only in the pills we buy. Your body is the most intelligent healing system you will ever have, but it can only work if you give it the basic building blocks it needs. That is why I keep repeating this message to you. Stay consistent, stay close to natural foods, and trust your body. Remember, my friends, healing is not a race to find magic fixes. It is about creating the right conditions so your body can carry out its work. And those conditions begin every single day and every single night with what you choose to put on your plate. Almonds, walnuts, and raisins are not just simple snacks. They are powerful, natural remedies, essential tools that can help keep your vision clear, your memory sharp, and your overall health glowing as the years go by.